Basically what day 3 is, if you kind of antiquate it with a high school football team, it's their final practice before they get ready for the big game. Just polishing off their skills, making sure everything that they have, their SABC teams and their par sweep teams are ready to go.
You're ultimately in charge out here. You make those scheduling calls. So if you think that's the appropriate action, go for it. We have separated into 4 different chalks of roughly 44 trainees per chalk, and they're going to go out on a tactical march all day, rotating in and out of chalks.
All right, listen up. You're about to start your tactical march. Once we exit the camp, that's when the tactical march begins. We're going to head down IED lane. Make sure you pay attention to all the stuff along the side of the road. All right?
Yes, sir.
Use your hand and arm signals. We're moving quietly. You understand?
Yes, sir.
We've started to enter IED lane, scattered with debris, tires, old computer parts, office equipment, and what their main goal is to identify any markings that might identify an IED along this lane. And as they're moving tactically, they're going to give hand and arm signals to halt, take a knee. They'll call out what they're seeing in what direction, and I'll echo that.
Possible marker on the right.
Possible marker on the right.
And then the ultimate goal is to actually pick out where the actual IED is before it explodes.
All right, rally up around the explosion. Hurry up. Hurry up, get up here. Let's talk about what we just experienced. You used your training from 4th week, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about what you did wrong first. First of all, you are moving way too slow. You are on a foot patrol. There's nothing but brush around. What can hide in the brush? Enemies. And the slower you move, what kind of target are you? An easy target.
Once they've actually successfully negotiated through the IED lane, they're going to go what we call an Allison Trail.
All right, first 4 get down. And we're just going to keep going one right after the other. Head down in the dirt, you understand?
Yes, sir. To go to our tactical deployment course, where they're going to start negotiating high crawl, low crawl pits.
Once your lane is clear, move out with your wingman.
Utilize all the rifle fighting techniques.
Hit the thing! Yes, sir. Move out, go.
As well as using the wingman concept, moving from point A to point B, gaining cover from the teams next to them.
Where's your wingman at, Brown? Where's your wingman? Go back, Brown.
This group, like most groups, come in it sometimes confused. They've never really experienced, taking a doorway with a wingman or taking cover behind a wall.
Go.
Tuck that weapon down the center line of your body. Do not flag your position with the muzzle of your weapon.
Yes, sir.
Tuck it down the center line of your body.
Let's go. Get up. Not firing hand down. Get up. Get up, you two.
The lane is empty. Move forward. Hit the strike dummy. Let's go.
So there's a lot of confusion that comes in, which is what we want. We want them to be confused. We want things to be new to them, to see how they react to those situations, because they're not going to know how to react to everything downrange. There's always going to be something new popping up around the next corner or the next street or the next convoy they go on.
Hurry up. Keep moving. Keep up with your wingman. Let's go. Stay with your wingman. Keep the muzzle of the weapon out of the dirt.
Keep your head down. Keep moving. When you get out, keep running off to the left. Keep your hips down.
The faster you go, the quicker it's over. Let's go.
This exercise is all hips and all elbows. Come on. Stay low.
You got an entire of the camp to build. You might want to start moving it. Let's go.
Ultimately, they're going to end up on top of what we call Chindit's Field,
Bravo, you get over here and start building tents.
where each chalk is responsible for building 2 tents and 1 DFP. Chindit's Field is used for an alternate location when we have to evacuate their main camp.
Someone get over here on the inside.
I really enjoy it. It's a little more exerting than I planned, but it's a lot of fun.
Here at the B.E.A.S.T, we have to make sure that this is all as live as possible. So if we screw up by not paying attention earlier in the weeks of training, then we're dead out here.
Attention in the camp, attention in the camp. Exercise.
We are having a drill about if a bomb were to come, so that everyone's in this hardened shelter so that if there's any more bombs going off, we won't be hit.
Basically what happened, we went through the probing scenarios, and then we had an escalation of force where we actually had individuals that tried to gain access into the installation by trying to walk through the DFPs or to come around the fence line. As that escalated, we received a ground attack which sent us into alarm red. The trainees immediately seek shelter inside the hardened facility while the other ones on the perimeter still defend the base.
In a little bit, they're going to send the initial sweep team, and they're going to make sure that there's no bombs in the area that haven't gone off, and they're also going to look for casualties.
Alarm, black, Mach 0, initial release.
After a post-attack, they sent out par sweep teams. They found 2 unexploded ordnance, and they found 2 individuals that were wounded during the attack.
I'll go get the SAPC.
If there's casualties, they're going to send a self-aid and buddy care team out there to help them out.
This laceration on something.
SAPC team here.
There's laceration under
area secure.
laceration under armpit. Somebody elevate this arm.
And if there's bombs, they're going to send us out, the cordon team, to keep everyone away.
Oh, UXO in the area. Find an alternate route.
Larger Davis right under his armpit. Dipcod on his forearm.
They actually did pretty well. Their motivation was good. Their teamwork abilities were right where they need to be. They went out, they found the UXOs. They immediately sent teams to get a cordon. They identified the 2 SABC casualties. They treated the casualties the way they were supposed to, and they transported them to the medical facility. So right now, they're on key to be pretty good.
45 degrees to your left.
They have an idea of how operations run and how to defend each of their own sectors. Their skills are improving. They're still not where they need to be for the eval on Thursday, but they are getting better.
Ready to stop? Ready.
Ready.
Stop.
We're exercising like we're in a contaminated environment. So that mask stays on your face, period.
Come on, come on.
Basically, we have seen ground forces that have attacked us for the last 2 days. They have suddenly gained an air attack inside of the zone where they're dropping munitions into the zone. The trainees are required to seek shelter at any immediate location. We escalated from there into a MOP 4 situation because of contaminants that are found.
I got the helmet on. Put it on the ground, hurry. Got a mask on, that helmet on otherwise. Check yourself, check each area. Pockets closed. Pockets closed.
We experienced an air attack with chemical-borne agents, so we had a lot of MOP 4 going on, which means we had to don all of our chem gear. We initially came out in the MOP 2, which is the suit and the boots. Upon hearing the alarm red, we had to go ahead and don our masks and our gloves. And depending on where you are, it takes a different process. It being an air attack, we had to get down together and make sure we stayed down until we got the clear, the alarm black, to get up and check each other before we can man our station again.
And then they will operate in the normal procedure inside a combat area while they're in MOP 4.
Get it out, palm up, cross opposite shoulder. Now look at your weapon. Really? I don't want this hitting me in the face.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Get your arm up. I'm going to make very minor corrections with you.
Day 4 is basically their evaluation day. All the things that they've learned for the past 6 weeks and the refresher training that they've received while they're out here.
In the crook. See how I have that? Straight back, hand out. Do you understand? Now show me that you understand.